Hello everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Uniquely Tay. I'm here today with another pool update to show you all how to achieve crystal clear pool water just like these, just like this water here. This video is all about that. Showing you the pool. This video is all about crystal clear pool water, the items and products that you will need to maintain a clean pool. All right, you guys, stay tuned. All right, everyone, the first thing that you will need for obtaining a crystal clear and clean and healthy above ground pool, you will need this HTH multi-purpose 6-way testing strips. You will actually test your pool weekly. Flip it on the back. This will let you know exactly what your levels are in your pool, your chlorine levels, your total alkalinity level, your pH, your hardness, and your cyanuric acid. So if you test your pool weekly, it will let you know how much chemicals to add to your pool. This could be purchased from Walmart, it can be ordered on Amazon or any other retail store. All right, nets that the next option, the next thing, that you would actually need is your chlorinating liquid, which is your chlorine. There are different brands, there are different types of chlorine. The brand that I'm using, you can buy from your local Walmart. They also have a brand called Poo Tech that you can get from your pool store. It's also in a jug just like this. It is white. It's a white jug with blue, I think red and white writing on it, if I'm not mistaken. But it's called Poo Tech. This kills algae, bacteria. It's also state salt system compatible, fast acting, and calcium free. This is year 3 for our pool, so we have a south facing pool, and that means that our pool is generally direct sunlight all day. Our pool is generally covered in sun 90% of the day. So in a pool like that, I recommend to use liquid chlorine versus just the tabs. I'm not saying not to use the chlorinating tablets. You can use both, but if you are leaning to one thing or another, I would say the liquid chlorine because it's stronger and it's long lasting. And if you have a pool that is, my kids are in the pool right now, that's who you hear in the background. But if you have a pool that is mainly covered in the sun 90% of the day, you will need to use, and this is just my opinion, you would need to use the chlorinating liquid, which is the liquid chlorine. I'm not a pool expert. I'm just giving you all my advice and my input on what we use for our above ground pool to achieve clean water and to keep a clean, healthy pool. So this is one of the key items that you would need. This right here is a weekly item. All right, let me add one more thing about the chlorine. Also, with the chlorine, when you use the chlorine, it's best to apply your chlorine in the evening. That's what they say. My husband has researched it, and he actually stated that it's best to apply chlorine in your water in the evening. And that's because in the evening time, the sun is not out, so the chlorine is not easily drained out by the sun. Also, I don't have the bag. I'm going to make sure I list it in my description. But pool stabilizer is very, very important when you're using liquid chlorine or when you're using chlorine, period. The liquid chlorine, to me, holds and works better with your pool, like I stated earlier. But when you actually put the pool stabilizer, in the pool, it keeps the life of the chlorine. It helps fight against the sun, and the chlorine. The sun is what drains the chlorine out of your pool so fast. So what we do, we put a bag of the pool stabilizer inside of the skimmer. The pool stabilizer goes in the skimmer. And once you put it in the skimmer, you have to let it run for 24 to 48 hours. And then they consider that to be safe for you to get back into your pool after you do your stabilizer. But that's very, very essential. The pool stabilizer, which I'm going to list in my description, is important. It's essential to using after you use your chlorine to help stabilize your chlorine levels to build up the defense against the sun. All right, here's the next product that you will also use. This can be a weekly use for you. It just depends on what type of pool you have. Like I stated earlier, my pool is a south-facing pool, which means that my pool is covered in sunlight 90% of the day. So we use Algae Guard as maintenance. And that's because a lot of heat on water can cause algae and mold and different other things and bacteria to form in the pool. So you can buy this at your local Walmart. Turn it around so you can see the back of it. And it also tells you how much you need for how many gallons, how long to run your pool before entering. It's very helpful. We've been using this brand of Algae Guard since we've had our pool, and it works great. This is a recommended product. I highly recommend this product. It works really good. One thing I can say, it says that it's non-foaming. Once you put it in the pool, it foams just a little tiny bit, but it's not where it's unbearable. It's just a little bit around wherever you put the chemical in it, and then it disperses. So it is pretty much a non-foaming agent, and it works really, really good. It says kills and prevents green, black, and mustard algae, no foaming, fast acting, and swim immediately, good for all pool surfaces. And it works really good for above ground pools, and I've really been enjoying this product as one of my main algae defense uses. So this is good to use weekly for maintenance. If you have a pool that is a south-facing pool, which means that it's covered in the sun 90% of the time, this is a great product. Now, these next two, well, I think there's three. Yeah, these next three products that I'm going to show you all are products that you only use as needed. Do not use these products unless it is needed. Make sure you test your pool first before you use these next three products that I'm getting ready to show you. Right here, this is the Clorox brand Poo and Spa pH Up. It raises pH, reduces eye irritation, and guards against corrosion. It helps with the strength of the chlorine. So when your kids and yourself, like when you get in the water and you're swimming and you may get water in your eyes, it keeps the chlorine from burning your eyes. So this is a chemical that I only use as needed. On the back, it shows you where your pH levels should be. It also lets you know how much you should use and what's required for the gallons of water that is inside of your pool. In the pool that we have, which is the Bestway Deluxe Series pool, we are at 10,000 gallons. So that's how much water that's in our pool. So you pretty much base how much you use of each product according to how many gallons of water that is in your pool. So this is only used as needed. Always use your pool testing strips first before you use this product. All right, next is the Clorox brand Pool and Spa Crazy Clarifier. I love this. It does wonders. It says weekly treatment, but we only use it as needed. I feel like if your water is not showing signs of haziness or cloudiness, that you shouldn't use this product. If you want to use it weekly, be my guest. I'm just telling you what we do to achieve crystal clear water. And as you see, our pool is very clean. I do not use this product weekly. We only use this as needed. Rainwater can typically make the pool cloudy or hazy, and this works wonders for that. I'm going to also show you all the back and some of the directions. It says it combines small particles for easier filtration, clears cloudy, hazy water. It gives you the directions, how much to use, how often to use, and when you should use it. This is a very good product. You can also purchase this from your local Walmart or any other retail store. It works really good. It states to use it weekly, but we only use it as needed. And like I stated before, I'm not a pool expert. I'm just giving you my tips and the things that work for our pool. All right, and then also your Poo Shot. This is something that you only use as needed. I know it says weekly use on the bag. Let's see if y'all can see this piece. Say weekly use on the bag. I don't use Poo Shot weekly. We only use Poo Shot if our pool literally goes from clear to like a whole nother color. Green, like a brownish color, like vivid signs of bacteria. That's the only time we use Poo Shot, when we can see strong, vivid signs of bacteria. Our water has to be looking very murky, very green, very yucky for us to use Poo Shot. Poo Shot is something that we rarely use. This is something that we use, like, for example, preseason, when the pool has been stored up all winter and we're trying to get it back clean, back ready for the summer. This is something that we use. We use Poo Shot during situations like that. So this is an occasional chemical. Now, last but not least, is the Alkalinity Up, which raises the alkalinity level, keeps pH level in range. Again, this is something that is only a occasional use. It's not a weekly use. Always use your pool testing strips before you add this to check your alkalinity levels to make sure that it's normal. Earlier I stated about the pool stabilizer. The pool stabilizer comes in a bag just like this. It comes in pods just like this. Get a little closer. And it's made by the same brand, the pool stabilizer. The only difference, it just says stabilizer instead of Alkalinity Up. This is something that we use only when our alkalinity is off in our pool. It's a very good brand. You can buy this from Walmart. You can order it on Amazon. You can also get it from any other retail store also. But it works really good for keeping your alkalinity up on your pool. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Uniquely Tay. As you can see, we have achieved a healthy, clear pool. Just wanted to share those tips with you all, letting you know on how to take care of an above ground pool. Kids are enjoying it this summer. Thank you so much for tuning in. Always make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And always remember to create, explore, and enjoy. And I'll catch you in my next video.